I wanted to make a difference with my page. I wanted to, talk about these serious topics. And last week, I decided to step out of my comfort zone. I'm not one of these girls that go and post photos of them in their bikini and swimsuit. It's not that, it's not that I have anything wrong with people that do that. And it's not that I'm ashamed of my body. But I feel like I don't really want that on the internet for the world to see. So, this top, as you guys can see, Superwoman. Anybody that knows me knows I love Superwoman pink stuff. 1, it's pink. 2, Superwoman is way better than Superman. I don't care. So, last week, I posted a photo of this shirt. And I posted a photo with me wearing this shirt, and the photo was where you could actually, I lifted my shirt up a little bit, just my stomach, and you could see my scars, my stoma, which is what I cath through, and my ostomy bag. I posted that photo because I wanted people to see the real me. I wanted people to understand that, yeah, on the outside, I look like everybody else. You don't see my scars. You don't see, if you were to walk up to me, you wouldn't know that I had 18 rare birth defects or that I've had 112 surgeries. But when you start getting to know me and hear my story, I wanted people to see that you can still be beautiful even if you have scars and an ostomy bag. What happened next would blow my mind, because I said all along with this page I wanted to make a difference in somebody's life. And if I could make a difference in just one person's life, then me sharing my story, and as personal as it may be at times, if I can change and help that one person, then me sharing my story is well worth it. And that's just what happened. After I posted that photo, a lot of people commented and said, "You're an inspiration, and you're beautiful just the way that you are." And I posted that photo in a group for people born with imperforated anus and also have like ostomy bags and stuff. And a mother saw that post. She read the post that I wrote next to my picture and showed the picture to her son. She wrote me a message saying that it gives her hope for her child. And a lot of people said the same thing. But she also said that this little boy, because he had a scar from a previous ostomy bag, that he felt insecure, that he didn't want to show his scar, and that if he did show his scar, he felt like that's the first thing everybody's going to look at. In that moment, that 7-year-old girl came back, because I knew exactly how he felt. That, you want to think that people won't judge you, but at the same time, you worry about it. Just like my page. When I created my page, I was very, very scared. I'm taking a big risk because, truthfully, I know that nobody but me can tell this story. Every story is going to be different, but I also knew that I could help people, as well as I knew some people wouldn't like me sharing my story and would think that it's too personal and think that, or thought that I just wanted people to feel sorry for me, which I don't. And if you do, that's fine. But whether you feel sorry for me or not, this is my life, and I'm going to have to keep living it, whether you feel sorry for me or not. So for those that do feel sorry for me, just the littlest bit, I want you not to feel sorry for me, but to be proud of the message that I'm trying to share with people from all over the world. To my surprise, I've had people message me saying thank you for being the voice for so many kids and adults that are too scared of the possibility of being rejected or bullied online because of their story. And so many of you have wrote me saying that kind of stuff. People from New Zealand, Australia, England, all over, United States, just a lot of different countries around the world. And that's amazing that my story has touched that many people. And I want to say thank you to everybody that has shared my story, because my story got to that little boy and his mother. And because of that photo where I showed my stomach and my ostomy bag, he now feels like he can show his scar. His mom said that he didn't even like to run around the house without a shirt on because he was too scared people would stare at his scar. Now, after seeing my photo, he wanted his mom to post a photo of him and his scar. So, that touched my heart a lot. And I hope one day to meet this little boy and let him know just how much of an impact he made on me by being so brave and sharing his story and showing his scar to people. Because people are going to look at him and say, wow, if he can be so brave to show his scar, then I can too. And that's exactly the message that I wanted people to see from my photo. And so, because of that, I had an idea that I wanted to build this little boy up even more. So I took his photo and I posted it on my page. I asked all of Jamie's Journey followers to comment on his photo, and let's show this little boy just how cool and brave we thought he was to be, showing the world that, yeah, God made him this way for a reason, and he's perfect just the way that he is. And his scar is just part of him. And now a lot more people see a brave little boy and find encouragement because he could do it, and so can they. So after hearing that story, this is why I'm doing this. Because topics like imperforated anus and ostomy bags, a lot of people think that, you can't survive, or think that ostomy bags are nasty or smelly because you poop in a bag. Well, technically you do. But, it's no different than if somebody went to the bathroom and didn't shower, for a day or two. It's all how you take care of it. I'm 24 years old. I've had an ostomy bag for the last, 18 years or something like that. I don't know. 18, 19 years. Almost 20 years I've had it. And I can say that, yeah, it's got its ups and downs. But I wouldn't change my life at all living with an ostomy bag. I don't smell. I don't, I change it every day. It's not that you have to change your ostomy bag every day. I just rather have a new bag on. It makes you feel that much cleaner, I guess. But, it's not a big deal for me. A lot of people get ostomy bags for a lot of different reasons. A lot of people think that ostomy bags are just for old people. But the truth is that people with, Crohn's disease is a lot more known these days. They're advertising it on TV and talking about it more. And I know a lot of people with Crohn's disease that have ostomy bags. But you would never know that they have Crohn's disease or an ostomy bag, because it's just part of them. So for anybody watching this that may have an imperforated anus, or an possibility of maybe having an ostomy put on for surgery, or maybe you're dealing with Crohn's disease, or irritable, I'm going to say this wrong, irritable bowel syndrome. And there's, there's not just, ostomy bags are not just for poop. There's also a urostomy for pee. So, I mean, ostomy bags are used for a bunch of different medical problems, for a bunch of different birth defects and different reasons. And I want people to understand that you are still beautiful, even if you have an ostomy bag. And for those that have an imperforated anus that, didn't choose to do the ostomy bag, more power to you. There's no right or wrong answer when it comes to your child being born with imperforated anus. Do you keep the ostomy bag? Do you go back to it? Do you stay with the man-made anus or the pull-through surgery? Everybody has a different story with different results. But this is my story. And for me personally, I can handle a lot of things. But I couldn't handle living every single day knowing that I had to wear diapers and, having to run back and forth to the bathroom so much. Having an ostomy bag made my life a whole lot better and a whole lot easier. It's not always simple like that. I mean, there's nights and days that, my ostomy bag leaks and you have to wake up in the middle of the night and change it. And sometimes it can leak in the bed. And so that means that you have to change the whole bedding, and it can be at 3 o'clock in the morning. And that's, people don't even like to get up to use the bathroom, nonetheless have to do laundry at 3 o'clock in the morning. But a lot of people have started to accept, ostomy bags, and a lot of people till last week didn't even know I had one. It's all how you look at things. And for me, I want people to know that having an ostomy bag gave me a whole new life and made me happy. So that's my imperforated anus and ostomy story. I hope that you guys keep following my page, keep sharing, and I hope to keep changing people's lives, just like that little boy, and just like Violet, that little girl with bladder exstrophy. That is the whole reason why I started sharing my page. This necklace was given to me by her mother. Thanks, guys, for following my page. Until next time, thanks.